Good morning, you beautiful people. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. I was thinking at work, I could go for a trailer right now with DL3 being leaked. Apparently it's coming out July 9th. I was like, okay, June 2nd, or July 2nd, we'll have a trailer. But trailer here. Apparently it's Nuketown remade, but it's Aether. So let's just get into it. So here we go. Let's get this started here. Uh-oh. Getting some popping. Hopefully we don't hear that in the video. All right.
A little learning is a dangerous thing. Drink deep, or taste not the Pierian spring. So goes the poem.
Okay. Chronorium's changed. Samantha's talking to the Apothecons? She's fighting the Apothecons. She killed that Apothecon.
That my every fiber aches with the pain of what has been.
There's Ultimus being sacrificed.
Of what has yet to come.
We changed Revelations.
Drive me insane.
This is so cool, man. Dr. Monty.
Worlds.
Shadow Man. Whoa. Peter McCain, Shinonuma? Whoa.
Souls. All
Misty.
torn asunder by the journeys our madness has wrought.
Oh my goodness.
It is only now
It's a great war.
that I understand the path
Wow.
of bloodshed and sacrifice that lays ahead,
The children.
and how such knowledge must have gnawed and clawed at the German's mind. I pity him. From this day on, it is my burden to bear.
Holy crap.
I know what must be done, and who must do it.
Wow.
May they all have mercy on my soul.
Is that it? No. No. No! What? Oh my goodness. Okay.
Drink
Okay.
or taste
Okay.
Pierian spring.
Alright. Okay.
Goes the poet.
Just give me a moment. This happens every time. Just give me a moment. Okay, so we're going through all of these things. We're seeing Samantha destroy this Apothecon. We're seeing Ultimus die, and Nikolai's narrating stuff here, and it seems like he has all of the knowledge that Richtofen had. It seems like he has all of the knowledge of either the Chronorium or, Dr. Monty, the Shadow Man, something. He has gained knowledge somehow, and perhaps between Blood of the Dead and Classified, he has learned these different things and learned, the past. He's like, I've drunk myself where my body aches, of the past and the future and all that stuff. So, and he clearly is our new kind of leader, which is kind of weird because there was only 2 maps left and it's kind of out of nowhere, but we'll talk about that later, I'm sure. But it seems to me like he had, like the Great War is kind of the backdrop at the end of the video, but it also seems like the beginning of the video is very much heavily building up towards a sort of cyclical or a rhyming sort of Great War as well. The middle part there, like right in the minute mark, it seems as though that might be where the map actually takes place, where the Nuketown base may be. Perhaps that's where the drill is, because we see lots of scientists, lots of pieces of equipment. Perhaps there's a secret broken arrow station in the Nuketown area. And perhaps that's what that kind of section of scenes was in this intro here. That's what I would predict here. Man, holy crap. He says that there's a path of bloodshed and sacrifice that lays ahead, and he knows who must do it and all that stuff, which is interesting because it makes it seem, of course, like he has to be the one to do it. But I'm not wondering, because who is this speaking right now? Is this Primus or is this Ultimus talking? I think, if I remember correctly, this is Blood of the Dead, so this is Primus Nikolai talking. Primus means first, obviously, so perhaps they're the first to die, the first to start the fight. They are the ones sacrificing themselves so that Ultimus, the ones that they save from Classified who have to fight with the Great War, they show the children here, perhaps they will be the ones that are victorious, and Primus will be the ones to have to sacrifice themselves. He says, may they all have mercy on my soul. Is that like talking about the other Primus characters that he knows are going to have to be sacrificed and all that stuff? Because that would be pretty cool, because Black Ops 3 was all about sacrificing Ultimus and getting their souls. But maybe what's really the key to answering all of this is Primus has to be the ones to be sacrificed, or whatever the case may be. This is fantastic. This is really great. I love seeing the Great War actually kind of painted out in the picture. I love seeing Dr. Monty in his normal Apothicon self, because it shows that he is, of the same being as the Shadow Man. We kind of knew that already from the timeline, obviously. They were like, you cut a worm in half and he grows a different head and all that stuff. So they're two sides of the same coin. We've always known that, but it's really, really cool to see that kind of be into place, and the Keepers fighting the Apothicons and the Margwas and that stuff. Really, really cool. There is one thing, though. One thing that kind of bothers me is that this is Nikolai. Now, it's not that it's bad. It's not that it is wrong. It just kind of is. It's just kind of there. This is always, in my opinion, from the way I've understood it, this has always been Richtofen's journey. From, Shinonuma, where he's dragging around these 3 test subjects, to Reese, Kino, where he's been the one, I have this great journey, I have this great plan, I have this grand scheme. Black Ops 3, I know what I must do. I have to do what's good for everybody. What I do for the betterment of tomorrow, that sort of stuff. This has been, for 3-4 games now, it's been Richtofen's journey, and it just kind of feels like, oh wait, Nikolai's in charge now, and it's just kind of like, I don't know, it just doesn't sit right with me. You haven't sold me on it yet. Like I know in Blood of the Dead, this new Richtofen is like, no, Nikolai, you must be the one, because his soul is still there, and maybe that's the key. Maybe it's because the events of Blood of the Dead happened before Gerard Crovey, so that his soul is the only one who can comprehend all of this knowledge, or can carry this burden, or whatever they can make up with. But I don't know, you haven't sold me on Nikolai being the leader and the one to redeem everybody. He was always like a side character, and now he's kind of like a main character, which is weird. I mean, they're all main characters, but you get what I mean, you understand. Also, this does it's hard to say, because I love Black Ops 4 Zombies so much, but this does kind of feel a little rushed to me. I love the map name Alpha Omega. I think that's fantastic. I love the impact of it. I love how grand it feels, because Aether has a really good grand feeling in that stuff. But it just doesn't feel like we've built up enough of the end. It doesn't feel like we've really come to the penultimate map yet. I don't know. This has been a weird season for Aether. Revelations were really good. I feel like we were in a really good spot with Revelations, and with Blood of the Dead and Classified, I feel like we were even in a better situation to kind of build up the last and final phase. But this one, it almost feels like, oh, and we're here already. And I don't know. It depends on what the main quest is, and the end cutscene, and where our characters end up from here. That's kind of where this is going to lie for me. I can't wait to play it. In terms of whether or not it's Transit or Nuketown or a remake, I think if they're going to do a remake like Transit or Nuketown or Green Run or whatever you want to call it, I think it's going to be kind of like Classified or Blood of the Dead, where sure, the main map might be in there, but it's going to be a little bit different, like they've been doing for Black Ops 4 with the Aether maps at least. And if they do that well enough, I'll be happy with it, even though like a fresh and brand new, that sounds so weird to say, a brand new Aether map does sound kind of fun for me to kind of dive into. But That's just my thoughts right now. It's good to have the Aether storyline back. I'm not super, like, one of those super Aether heavy storyline guys, like all the other Zombies community seems to be. I really like the Chaos storyline, especially with Ancient Evil. I really love that. I think they've done a good job with that, and I think they're doing a good job here. I love zombies, guys. I freaking love zombies, and this is more fantastic stuff, and I can't wait to play it. I can't wait to get my hands on it. And I just remembered that I do have the Black Ops Pass for the PlayStation 4, so I won't even need to wait to play it. So, beautiful people, we've got some great stuff coming up for you guys. I am super excited. I hope you guys are too. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until the next absolutely beautiful Zombies morning, I'll catch up with you guys later. And as always, stay beautiful.